Welcome back. The Fargo Force are in good position after the opening two games of the Western Conference Semifinal series with Omaha. The Force split the two contests to start the best of 5 series by defeating the Lancers in Game 1 on Saturday and losing in Game 2 on Sunday. Kerry Eads is probably hoping that helps motivate his team entering Tuesday and Wednesday's games as the series shifts to Fargo. So here's a look at some of the highlights from the weekend. Fargo held a 1-0 lead after the first period and then added to it in the final minutes of the second. Omaha turns it over on the power play. Future North Dakota Fighting Hawk Mark Senden gathers it and scores it to push the lead to 2-zip. Omaha outshot Fargo 30-20 for the game, but the Force held on for the 2-1 win. Moving on to Game 2, Fargo held leads of 1-0 and 2-1, but Omaha ties it and takes the lead in the second period on this goal by Ryan Savage. Snipes it past Strauss Mann for a 3-2 lead. The Lancers end up scoring 4 times in the period and never looked back en route to a 6-3 win. Sunday's victory was Omaha's first win over Fargo in regulation this season. We'll see if they can keep the momentum rolling as the series heads to Fargo. Well, taking a look at some of the stats from the game, Omaha ended up outshooting the Force in both games, but interestingly enough, Fargo scored 1 goal in 5 of the 6 periods down in Omaha. So the series is tied 1-1. Games 3 and 4 are Tuesday and Wednesday night at Shields Arena. Top seed Waterloo and 5th seeded Lincoln split their first 2 meetings in the other Western Conference semifinal, and that series resumes Wednesday in Lincoln. In the East, Youngstown has a 2-0 lead in the series with Dubuque, while Team USA and Chicago are tied at a game apiece. Well, the Sioux Falls Storm were looking to bounce back on Saturday after a short week of prep following a close loss to the Arizona Rattlers. The Storm entered the game at 4-2 and 3rd place in the IFL, making Saturday's game important against rival Cedar Rapids. Right away, Mike Tatum was getting Tornado Alley pumped up, and the Storm would strike early. Lorenzo Brown on the keeper scampers up the left side and goes all the way down the sidelines. 36-yard touchdown. Brown would end up with 6 touchdowns on the day, 3 of them on the ground. Next offensive possession of the first quarter, another Brown touchdown run. The Storm are pulling away early. They're up 14-0 on Cedar Rapids. But let's talk about the defense. Claude Davis with the big swipe for the strip sack, bounces into the hands of Sioux Falls, and Coach Hermanson was getting into it, hyped up for his guys. More Storm. Running back Lyle McComb sneaks one in at the corner. The Storm go on to beat their rivals 65-48. Quarterback Lorenzo Brown had a great day for the Storm, 8 of 10, 146 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, also putting down 77 yards on the ground in addition to 3 running touchdowns. So congratulations to the Storm. Well, we are going to step away for a minute, but when we come back, it's starting to warm up outside, meaning we finally have spring sports going as scheduled. Alex Heinert updates us on the weekend's track performances around the Dakotas when we come back.
Midco Sports Tonight, presented by Avera Orthopedics.